In the shadow of Carl Jung, there stood a quiet, young, powerful thinker, Erich Neumann. Born in 1905 in Germany, Neumann's life unfolded like a mirror of the 20th century itself. Young, brilliant, chaotic, and searching for deeper meaning. He fled with his family to Palestine in 1934. Exile gave him perspective. It was there, far away from Europe, that he began writing some of the most profound psychological works of the century. He was one of Jung's most devoted interpreters and expanders. While Jung gave us the framework of archetypes and the collective unconscious, Neumann took those seeds and let them grow into new, rich landscapes. His most famous book, The Origins and History of Consciousness, traced human development as a great mythological journey. To him, the story of consciousness wasn't just an intellectual idea. It was the unfolding story of humanity itself, from the dawn of myth to the modern world. Neumann believed that the hero's journey, the battle with the dragon, the descent into the underworld, these weren't just old myths. They were living patterns inside every human soul. Each of us, he argued, must pass through the same symbolic struggles. The monsters we face in dreams and the conflicts in our lives are not random. They are echoes of timeless archetypes. Yet Neumann also explored what Jung never fully did, the psychology of creativity and the feminine. In The Great Mother, he examined the archetype of the feminine principle, both nurturing and destructive, both life-giving and terrifying. To Neumann, our relationship to the feminine symbolized our relationship to nature, to the unconscious, and to the deepest mysteries of existence. Despite his brilliance, Neumann lived most of his life outside the spotlight. He died in 1960 at only 55 years old, long before his ideas could spread widely. And yet, in his relatively short life, he left behind works that still inspire psychologists, artists, and seekers today. Jung once said of him, "He is by far the best of my pupils." Perhaps what made Neumann's work so powerful was that he was not afraid to wrestle with myth, shadow, and the unknown. He saw the human story not just as a collection of individuals, but as a grand living myth that continues to this very day. So when we look at our own lives, our struggles, our dreams, our search for meaning, we might hear the voice of Neumann reminding us, "You are not just a person living in time. You are a hero in the eternal story of consciousness itself."